How do Almovax lives? I think some play a little better than wolves. Oh no. Oh no, I've made a mistake. Uh, I forgot. I forgot that my shovel is not available. I was getting right. I was down below and managed to get some iron tools that I pitched in here to get cooked up. And while they were cooking, I noticed that my shovel was about to break, and so I threw it in and that axe. And then probably threw my stuff in here. That's what I want. Which isn't helpful. Chickens are fed. I had 9 nuggets worth of iron. So that's the block you see cooking. Right there. So trying to get a little bit of work done anyways. Threw a handful of ham in there to cook up. Since I'd killed all those pigs last episode. We'll see how that goes. I need that iron to get out of my way so I can put my pots in there all together. It's a whole nother row of pots right there. Yes, let's do one. Just I don't know what I was thinking there. Throw them in with just one block of clay. Not gonna help anybody. Okay, how's the clay doing? Oh, we got enough for one more. Cool. Not bad. Come out of there with 13 pots. It'd have been better if there were 16 pots. But, you know, I'll take what I can get. I'm going to go ahead and start these since I got a weird number anyways. Well, I'm going to put that one in there. How about we do that? We'll put one in there. We'll just put them all in there. What difference does it make? Let's see, what time of day is it? It is noonish. So, got a ways to go before we get to... Oh, look at my whole forest burnt down. Man. I can't believe how much of that burnt down. We just like one tree was on fire, and now they're just all ashes. Crazy. It's my fault, all those torches. I need to find some pumpkins. Can I make jack-o'-lanterns? Is that a thing? Not certain. I want to come out here and check the wheat field, see how that's looking. The wheat field. It's looking pretty good. I did take a look in on the auto farm, right? And the hemp is growing fine. So whatever the deal is with wheat, the hemp has no problem growing in the thing. So, oh, I thought you were done. I thought that was bricks. In my head, that was bricks. Alright, so we still got a minute or so. I don't know how long that iron's been in there, honestly. So I'm not exactly sure when it finishes. But I did... I don't see any growth yet from these guys, but I do know that this one down here grows fine. So I would think that this should grow as well. But you can see all the hemp that I planted is definitely growing. This might be too short, though, for that. I'm not sure. I might have to raise those. I almost fell in. I might have to raise those sun blocks where they are, light blocks up higher. This is coming in. Probably the last time I plant that there, and then I'll just grab those pots and take them out to the field itself. How are we doing in here? I haven't checked in on here in a long time. Only a couple of them are broken at the moment. Oh, and look at that. We got almost 2 stacks of watermelons in there. Nice. Those are my chicken feed makers right there. I wish that worked better. That's crazy that the pumpkins, the watermelons will just plant on top of themselves. You're not done yet. It's crazy. Let's see, what about down in here? Man, I tell you what, I feel like you get to these points where you gotta wait for things to happen, and I'm just on maintain mode at the moment, right? Might as well get a little eggs and stuff while I'm waiting for more pots to cook up. Can't go anywhere. Can't do much. I guess I could be looking at making some bookshelves. I'm not sure if I've got any books though. I need some bookshelves to go around my... Does it use bookshelves? I don't even remember. I assume it uses bookshelves for the enchanting process. So that's something I want to add. Get better enchants on my stuff. Especially when I get into weapons and whatnot. Okay, one pot's already done. Dude, that pot went in before you. How are you this slow? Now we got nighttime. So I gotta make sure I pay attention because I don't want to miss my eggs. I mean, let's face it, that's the real thing that has to be paid attention to is the time. I should make a clock and hang it on the wall down in here so I know what time it is. It's going out to look on the light. Let's see. Can I make an item frame? Is that a thing? Item? It is a thing. It takes leather. Do I have any cut leather hanging around? I got regular leather. I've got a piece of tanned leather. Can you tan leather? No. Okay. Can you tan cut leather? Whoa. You wanna get inside the kiln there, buddy? Can I tan it? Yeah. And then I can scour it, and then I can tan it. Yeah. That's fine. Alright. So let's, I guess we'll cut this down. Make myself an item frame here. Okay, and then a clock is 4 gold nuggets around a quartz. All right. Do I have... I do. Do I have... I do. Cool. Yay. Now I know what time it is. I think this works, right? Yes, it definitely works. Cool. A little moon smudge has changed shape, so I just wasn't sure. Hey, buddy. Where you going? Over here. I don't want to go down there. Do you see... Do you see... Is that a fire on top of that jungle over there? Did you get struck by lightning? How come you're not burnt up? I mean, oh, I forgot. I could hear it and I forgot. Oh, you scared me. Now you dead. That's what you get for scaring me. I'm curious about... right, that's... I just want to spend time around my mill today, apparently, and I can't do it. I can't see it from down here. I want to know about that fire on top of those trees over there. What are my chicks? Clearly... Psst. Psst. Come on, chicken. Chick, chick, chick. No, come on, chicken. There were 3 of you. Now there's 1 of you. Now there's none of you. No. I don't know why that guy pops out every once in a while. But he does. I'm gonna put those in there. Let's keep things away. I'm gonna guess with 1 feather that either something's gone horribly wrong, or 3 chickens did not go into here like they were supposed to. There goes one a chicken. There went a chicken. Oh, maybe they're just going in there. Okay. Oh, right. Daytime. Gotta get your eggs, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta get 15 eggs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Somebody owes me an egg. 15. Good chickens. Now, get 2 little chickens. 13 yum-yums. And my cook pots. Ooh. Alright. I should be able to get those as well before we finish today. Okay, I actually need some eggs for... pork chop purposes. Oh, right. They gotta be cooked. Derp-de-der. And the last two. Hey, does this get me to the amount of eggs I need? Not eggs. Wow. Feathers I need? 35. I feel like that's the number of feathers that dude needed for trading purposes. I don't have my paper open. Let me find my paper real quick. He needed 35 feathers. Yes, he did. Oh, and the priest needs a flint and a steel. Or, you know, as they're known, a flint and steel. So get your flint and steel. We got the other guy's 35 feathers. And I think if we go do that, then these aren't going to be cooked. That's how that's going to work. But... because this place does not stay loaded. That's okay. I'll just get it when I come back. Hopefully that gas, wherever it was, went away. I'm pretty sure there are squids too close to the nether portal. Is what's happening. And I still haven't got my cement to go in here either. I can't remember. That's just how it works. I don't remember until I come in here and then I'm like, oh yeah, I was going to do something about those mobs spawning in here trying to kill me. Ooh, I don't like that either. Just see the top of that gas coming out there. Have him blow open the floor when it's only a block wide, keeping me alive running through there. Fall in the lava, lose another batch of tools. That's what I do. Hey, who didn't park this cart right? It's not that hard to park them correctly when you're done. Should have brought more food. I'd run this. Because I've got food if I need it in the little pot there by the portal. My emergency supplies. I should probably hold off on the run until on my way back in case I need it. Apparently I got lost putting down my trail back there. And that see if it had any clay in it. Couldn't tell from where I was at. Maybe. I don't know. But I have brought you feathers. And you would now like paper. 30 paper. You would like 28 arrows. Right. I don't want to pay that. And you have a ton of junk in front of you. Oh man. You were at your big trade. Oh, you want an enchanting table? Well, I happen to have, I believe, back at my base, a spare enchanting table. I do believe I have 2 enchanting tables in my base. To knock my priest into level 2 trades. Sounds pretty cool. You know what? I am going to run this on the way back. I'll have to get back and check to see if I do in fact have that second enchanting table. I am fairly certain that in my stuff box, I have one in there. I mean, I had it open multiple times a day. I did not notice one way or the other. But I am pretty sure that I did end up with a second enchanting table. See, not hard at all to park those ready to be moved. I don't know who's been here using my rail system and not parking the carts. It was me. Oh man, I tell you a little funny story. Maybe it's not funny. I don't know. It was funny to me. I don't know what was going on. We have a robot vacuum, and it's got a little map that it makes of the room it's vacuuming, and it remembers settings based off that map. And so sometimes it gets like strings or hair wrapped around the brush, and it'll be like, please clean my brush. I can't or I can't vacuum anymore. And so I did one of those a day, and so I got it up, picked it up, and flipped it upside down, and took the brush out and cleaned the strings off, and put it back down, and told it to start. And it's like repositioning, continuing the cleanup. I'm like, okay. And then I have it set up so that it's looking at 3 different rooms that are all open, connected to each other, but it labels them as 3 separate rooms. And so it'll do, one room, and there's not really a doorway between them, but there's like a half wall sticks out in between the dining room and the living room. So it'll count that as one room, and then the kitchen has an island in the middle of it. Okay, so they're still here. And there is an enchanting table. Look at that. And so it goes from the end of the island to the wall, counts as the doorway to the 3rd room. And it went past it, and I'm like, what is it doing? It's not supposed to do that. And I couldn't figure it out, and so finally I made it downstairs to my phone, and I opened my phone up to the app, and it doesn't remember. It doesn't remember. I'm like, oh no, it has lost the map. I am going to have to redo the map. And so basically we got there's a hallway, we don't have it vacuumed down. I say I'm the one that runs the vacuum, so I don't have it go down the hallway because the hallway is always full of junk. And there's a computer upstairs. I don't want to get entangled up in the cords, so I have it blocked off from going through the cords. And then it wants to go outside, so I have to put a line across where the big glass patio doors are, because it just bumps into them over and over again thinking it's an opening. And so all those lines are gone, so I have to put them back in. So I spend all this time putting them back in. It's not that much time, but and I get them back in place, and it finishes vacuuming and goes back to its charger. Only it does it really weird because it doesn't recognize the room, and so it splits up like every room into 2 or 3 parts. And then it goes back, and I'm like, man, it won't let me label them as separate rooms again. I was labeling them as separate rooms in case I needed to clean a specific room. And so it gets back, and it's like, would you like me to save the new information over the old map, or would you like to go back to the old map? I'm like, I tried to switch this thing to the old map so many times today, and it wouldn't go. I'm like, no, switch back to the old map. And it goes back to the old map with all my old settings on it. I'm like, why? Why? So then, that's not the funny part. So then, after fighting with it over all that, I put the mop unit on it and told it to go mop. And it goes and it's mopping, and it has enough battery to vacuum once and mop once the area where we have it vacuum and mop. It, however, does not have enough to redraw the map and vacuum half of once and then get reset because it's going places I don't want it to, and then go back in. And so today, for the first time, it reached the end of its battery life, and it says, I was standing there, and the dog walked in its way, and so it spent like a minute trying to get around the dog. I'm like, get out of the way, it's almost done, just let it finish. And it finally gets around the dog, and it goes, unit's battery is low, returning to the charger, will finish will finish the job once it has sufficient charge. And so it went back to its charger, and then I'm like, well, I guess he's gonna come back later and finish the job. And my sister was like, oh, I can understand that because every time you try to get in the kitchen, everybody's in your way. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I hear that. And we were in the kitchen while it was trying to finish the mopping. And so then she said that later it came on and it was like sufficient charge, finishing cleanup, and then it came over. It went down the hallway that wasn't done yet, and back up the hallway because it was one trip down and back. And then it got to the end of the hallway and was like, job's done, and goes back to its charger. And then I'm like, see Rex? That's the dog's name. See Rex, if you'd have just not stood in its way, it might have been able to get down there and back. All right, well, I think we got pretty good progress today with the trades for sure. Got a bit more food cooking. I always like that. And just about got another 13 pots ready to go. So that is good progress on the wheat farm as well. So that, be burning the small things, leading the light, and I will talk to you later.